Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our daily word this morning. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. Thanks for joining me for our time together. Carter and Hudson are here with me today. They had swimming lessons this morning, something I forgot about. So the next 2 days, Thursday and Friday, it'll be 11 o'clock for our daily word by the time we get here from swimming lessons. So Carter jumped off the diving board for the very first time today and dove off the diving board for the very first time today. So that was pretty cool. So thanks for joining. Don't join me for our time together. As always, I'm grateful. I'm gonna, as always, place flame to my Christ candle. Inviting the presence of the Holy Spirit. So I chose one verse, and you'll know why here in a minute. John 13, verse 14. So if I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. I chose this text because I've been thinking about our funeral dinner on Monday. You know, we do a lot of funeral dinners. We've done a lot of them. Families we know, families we don't know. You know, Mondays happen to be for somebody close to me, and I consider it a personal favor that funeral dinner happened on Monday and all the food that's presented. So you know how that works. Phone calls are made. You say yes to making a dish. Some of you say yes to coming and working, depending on how large the dinner is. And there's great hospitality. Someone makes the coffee because I'm not here. They get all the dishes ready, put everything out. I come and it's all ready. Everyone arrives. I say the prayer. We eat and big conversations happen. And then there's that transition, that takes place. The transition, of course, is cleaning up, washing the dishes, scrubbing the pots, putting leftovers into to-go containers, sealing other things up and putting it back in the fridge so someone can come get the leftovers. We joke a little bit about it, about washing dishes and getting all that done. But this is an amazing thing, what happens, these little things in life. Some of us could say maybe Tom, or sometimes it's Mike, or Chuck, or John. I spent most of my life washing dishes. What, Bubby?
Nothing.
And maybe not literally, but we wash a lot of dishes. Meals are made. All that stuff happens. And then at the end, things are put away. Someone says, I'll take the towels and wash them. And that kind of gets passed around a little bit. Things are cleaned up. The lights are turned off. Ready for the next thing. Now, all of those separately are rather insignificant, maybe. But the world doesn't stay together because of big, extraordinary things. The world stays together because of ordinary acts done again and again and again. Someone washes the dishes, someone prays. Someone makes the coffee. Someone takes the towels to wash and folds them and brings them back. Someone makes another dish the very next time the phone call comes. We welcome a stranger at the door. And none of this work ever makes the news. I try to be really intentional about thanking people and thanking people and thanking people. But without those things, the world falls apart. Civilization falls apart. The church falls apart. When Jesus wanted to show his disciples what God's love looked like, what did he do? He washed their feet. Put a towel around his waist, filled the basin with water, and washed their feet. And he showed them that love happened in ordinary ways to make their lives a better way, to make their lives better. Maybe we have the wrong idea about how to change the world. History teaches us, that speeches and elections and inventions and even revolutions change the world. But more often than not, the world's changed by someone who keeps showing up again and again and again. The teacher who prepares one more lesson for a young person. The farmer who cares for the soil and, as we talked about Sunday, spreads the seed liberally. The parent who packs another lunch. The person who stays after to wash the cups. Communities last. The world lasts. The church lasts because we value those small things happening again and again. I think for me, when I was thinking about it the last couple of days and just going over our conversations around the table and then how we just fall in this rhythm of cleaning up, I think for me, that's a deep spiritual practice. It means believing that an ordinary act of care matters, even if no one else sees it. The world isn't built just by extraordinary people doing big things, but by us, ordinary people who keep on loving, keep on growing. One meal, one guest, one pot of coffee, one conversation, one sink of dishes, one more cycle in the dishwasher, another bag of towels washed. Love, it turns out, is rarely finished. It simply waits patiently for us to begin it again. Thank you for doing that with me. July 15th, 2012, my first Sunday, 14 years ago today. Boy, we've washed a lot of dishes. We've ate a lot of food. We've laughed and cried and agreed and disagreed and figured out a way. But love, as it turns out, is rarely ever finished, and it's not for us. Simply waiting for us to begin again every single day. And that's what we do. And I'm grateful. So thanks. Thanks for partnering with me in all this time. I appreciate it. Know of God's love that surrounds you. Know my love for you. I will see you tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Reminder. Have a great day.
My mom said good for